Yo, what's up, YouTube? Hey, can we quit glamorizing negativity, ratchetness, toxicness, hate, envy, jealousness? I understand what sells tickets. I understand what gets views, what attracts attention, what the media tries to push out, da da da. I get it. But why is it all you see left and right? It's all everywhere, every app we open, most conversations in public, everything on TV, even in the movies. And I love movies, but so much more wrongful, negative, hatred things. And when I get on social media, I see all kinds of ratchetness of people doing things to expose themselves, degrade themselves, expose another. I'm sure you'd agree, it seems like society is going backwards in terms of humanity. And I just don't understand why people seem to lack this choice for themselves. The media makes it easier to pay attention to negativity and all this toxicness, but I think we need to stop normalizing it. The first step you can take is stop normalizing it in your personal life. Be careful and mindful of what you take in and what you listen to. These songs, they end up becoming a way of life. They end up becoming what you sing all the time, and you may want to try it. Or again, like all these ratchet songs revolve in somebody being half naked on stage and just very degrading to both women and men. It's all programming. So the more you put these kind of things in your mind, the more you believe them, the more you may act on them, the more you may prioritize them, and in due time, you will lose sight of who you are and what you really enjoy to do. As easy as it is to be negative, as scary as the world is right now, no matter how large the chance is for negativity or anger or any bad emotion, that's also true for positivity and love. We've all heard lead with love. I actually made a video talking about lead with love. If you've experienced both love and hatred in your life, you might have realized that love can outweigh hatred and anger and a lot of things in this world. But of course, a lot of things in this world don't want us to unite. They want us separated. They want the conflict. So again, I understand why it's pushed out in large scales, but I don't understand why I see it in my everyday life of people who just continue to live in the negativity. They don't even want to try to think positive. They don't even see wrong in what they're doing. It's very blinding and it's very sad to see, and it's very concerning. The internet and what we are exposed to has been the downfall to either careers, lifestyle, personality. You have to be mindful of what you're putting into your brain and what you're absorbing. If you can absorb all these negative things, just try to question them. Question what you see, question what you intake, question what you hear. Questions open the door to another place. If you can glamorize all this negativity, you can glamorize positivity and love. I think it's sad to see people believe so much in the negativity that an influencer may be posting, but they can't believe in the positivity of their own life. It seems like people are choosing to be negative and hateful. And of course, life can influence you to do that. But how happy are you? Where is your soul? What are you feeling? I can't wait for the day that morals and principles and respect and self-love and happiness come back as a trend as well too. Because there's both good and bad in this world. You can always choose to be positive or you can always choose to be negative. I understand it's easier said than done, but it's all a matter of your will. And the more you give into that negativity, the more it makes it easier for you to be negative. I see all of this ratchetness and all of this toxicness and all of this. We're in a battle of men versus women right now, and we don't need that. We need each other. And all of this negativity and these things it attacks people's integrity. It attacks people's self-love. And like I said, they get to losing who they really are. Glamorizing negativity and thinking that it's cool to be toxic or to act a certain way will lead you down a path of destruction and confusion. What risk are you willing to take? And my point is, if you can take a risk on the negative side, then you can take a risk on the positive side. Either way, there's outcome and consequences to taking risks. So I challenge you. I challenge you to take a deep cleanse. Cleanse your mind, cleanse your phone, cleanse your circle of any of this negativity and this toxicness. Cleanse it of those who glamorize and prioritize these things. Again, those feelings happen, but I'm talking about the people who think it's okay to act in these harmful, terrible ways. Cut it off. Go a week without it. See how you feel. Clear your head. Get some clarity. Get some direction. Tap into your soul, into your love that you feel. Because you ever notice how miserable you feel after a while of living in negativity? I often tell people, I'd rather fail at my life that I'm trying to live than to fail at a delusional life or to fail at a life that I hate. In other words, what do you feel if you prioritize and you glamorize this negativity? Does it feel like you're putting on a front? Does it feel like you're battling yourself? How long are you willing to deal with that front, that confrontation, rather than to face the issue head on? Just choose your challenge. It's hard either way. But protect your peace, protect your energy. You get to control how you react. You get to control what you feel. You get to control what has access to you and what you intake. Don't lose yourself trying to fit up to some social media narrative. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to love one another. It's okay to fix things with someone you love or even a stranger. It's okay to fix an issue without it resulting in complete tragedy. It's okay to be in a loving relationship even if you've been traumatized for years. It's okay to embrace new friends even if you've been backstabbed for years. But it's a matter of what do you want. Don't give in to what everybody else wants, or don't do what everybody else tells you you should do. What do you want to do? How can you become the cleanest, healthiest, spiritual driven version of yourself? This life is short, people. How do you want to live this life? And you'll notice soon enough, if you haven't already, that glamorizing that negativity, you just running in a circle. You chasing the tail. It's only a matter of time for you bump your head. I believe it's all a distraction. Negativity, hate, envy, all these things I listed, they're all a distraction. And I could get a lot deeper on what I mean by glamorizing these things, but if you just get on get on any social media app and you'll understand what I mean. And you can look at influencers, but look at people that you know too. People are glamorizing all these wrongful things and you're keeping yourself stuck. That energy is not good to hold on to. We've all felt how our energy can shift. And if you're not used to that feeling, keep diving in and asking yourself questions. And you'll notice how certain energies cling on to you. Prioritize your peace. Prioritize your life. Prioritize your personal life. Prioritize happiness and love. Ultimately, again, I'm just saying prioritize what you want. If you can prioritize and you like to prioritize that negativity, you're not the kind of person I need in my life. And I'm sure someone around you can relate the same or might say the same to you. That only gets you so far, man. And everybody deep down has a desire to be something bigger than where they are. Progress equals growth and happiness. So if you're content with just being ratchet or unhealthy or petty or starting problems or just always bringing harm, if you're content with that, I pray for you. And I hope you find some guidance. I hope you find some love. But how do you want to respond to it? What lessons is this life or is this pain or is this negativity trying to teach you? Take everything with a grain of salt, but don't believe everything you see or hear. We're in a time of delusion. We are in a weird time. It's hard to keep up with how quick this world is changing and not lose yourself. But you have to prioritize yourself first. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to spark something in your brain. The only thing I'll say out of this message is stop glamorizing negativity. If you think it's cool to do all those things, just turn your head and think of how cool it'd be to be a good, loving person. Because if you're fueled by hatred, that's probably what you need, is a loving person. So think of how it would feel to be that person. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to be unique. It's okay to just be you. It's okay to love somebody. It's okay to hug somebody. It's okay to say, excuse me, in the supermarket. It's okay to open a door for somebody. It's okay to pull up your neighbor's trash cans. It's okay to do something without glamorization, without acknowledgement, without getting views for it, without making another person feel those same hatred feelings you feel. We need to be united, not bring people down. And that's what inspires me, unity. To see my loved ones and more people come together. We're powerful when we come together and we love one another. Look within and ask, what is this negativity doing to me? And why do I choose it? One of the biggest issues I have with this whole subject is people lose the love for themselves and people lose the love for others. Love is in all of us. You may have to dig deep to find it. You may have to dig deep to continue to act in love and out of love. But I hate to see somebody who was a loving person and so full of light go down the dark hole and eventually choose to stay there because they're giving into the negativity. You don't have to be negative. There's equal and opposites to everything in this world. And I've made the video before of a double-edged sword. I'm starting to feel like everything in life is a double-edged sword. There's equals and opposites to everything. While you can spend all day being negative about a subject, there's probably a lesson or a positive note in there that you could also spend all day focused on. It's a matter of our beliefs and our focus. I heard Eric Thomas say, where your focus goes, your energy flows. So if anything, love yourself, and maybe that'll help you learn how to love others and lead with love, not negativity in the future. I grew up with a bad temper, so the devil tries me every day, y'all, but you better look that motherfucker in the eyes and tell him you's a lie. You ain't finna ruin my mood today. You gonna get tried every single day. What do you want out of it? Look up and realize, what are you doing that's preventing you? I pray for you, my friend. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health. There's nothing more important than that. And your spirit. That negativity is not good for you. Find what you really want. You can do it.